Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera untuk kita semua. Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, salam kebajikan. Okay, I will say thank you to the moderator for the opportunity that has been given to me so I can talk to you all today. And good morning. How are you today? Okay, since you are the audience, are the new students in here, so I will deliver the material about the difference between language and literature. Okay, I will share the PPT. Okay, first in this PPT, this is a little explanation about myself that has like the moderator says before, my name is Naswa Azzahra and I am 21 years old. I am a student in English Literature, University of Bangka Belitung. I love to reading fiction story. Okay, the contents that I deliver today is introduction, main difference language and versus literature, definition of language, definition of literature, and conclusion. Okay, in this PPT you can see main difference language versus literature. Language and literature are two interrelated concepts. Language can be simply defined as the study of sounds, words, and sentences, whereas literature is the study of written work. The existence of literature is solely based on language. The main difference between language and literature is that language deals with both spoken and written aspects, whereas literature mainly deals with written work. Okay, the definition of language that I briefed in introduction before is a symbols and meaning governed by grammatical rules. Language can be mainly divided into two sections. The first is oral language, like we speaking, and written language. There are also many study areas of language, such as phonology, morphology, syntax, semantics, and etc. Okay, for definition, the phonologies are study the speech sounds in the language, and morphologies are studies the composition of word. For syntax, are studies the manner in which words are put together to form phrases and sentences, and for semantics, are studies the meaning in language. Okay, some words go out of use while some new words today take their place. There are many languages in the world, like English, Spanish, French, Chinese, Arabic, German are some of the most spoken language in the world. In 2015, Seal Ethnology cataloged 7,000 living human language. Even these languages have different varieties that are known as dialects. Okay, what is literature? That I have mentioned before in introduction, literature is a term that can be defined as written and sometimes spoken material. As a subject, it can be simply defined as the study of written works. Various definitions have been used to interpret literature throughout the history. Okay, sometimes literature is defined as artistic works with a high and lasting artistic value. Literature is categorized according to various forms. It can be classified as fiction and non-fiction, or verse and prose. It can be further divided into major literary formats such as poems, drama, novel, and short story. Literature can be studied under various classifications such as time period, geographical location, nature, and etc. Most people assume that literature is a field that deals with creative and imaginary work of authors. However, nonfiction that contains fact and information is also considered as a part of literature too. In this slide, I mentioned a little brief of the difference between language and literature. As you can see, I make it simple on this table. Okay, next we move on question and answer sections. Okay guys, that's all explanation from me about language and literature. And if you still have any question, you can contact me in my email. Because of time, we must close this section, and I will give the time for moderator to take the rules. Okay, thank you for all your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Have a good day all.